little spot over here, as well as we're going to talk a little bit about. So, what can I say first? First things
Listening
first.
is the key to
Camps.
life. Gotta focus.
So when you first get into the game, you know you're going to have certain missions, certain things to go after. At least about the missions as well. Oh, I need to get away from this guy. Sorry, guys. One of the main things is like just stick to the main thing. I mean, do the side quests too. They're a lot of fun, but I'd say overall, you know, just stick to the main part of the story and don't be worried about buying stuff very quick at all. Don't worry about getting this. Okay, these big water purifiers, they're coming. Okay, I'm not gonna say when or where or how. I mean, that's up. You know, if you want to find that out, you can look it up. No problem. I'm not gonna spoil anything for anybody. But I mean, all this is available. The main other thing I'm gonna talk about real quick here is camps. Okay, my camp took. Trying to think. Hour and a half, 2 hours to build, and I've probably put 3 hours into it max because I've redone it. Okay. Other people, I have no idea. I could imagine 4, 5, 10 hours. And I would say this about camp builds. When you first start off, building a really cool camp is really cool. Go to the atomic store, you want to buy atoms. Atoms are coming either way, by the way. You're going to get some, so you don't have to buy any. You can, if you want to get some stuff early. But overall, camps, you can just do a simple one. You don't have to do anything elaborate. If you want something like this, it's really simple. This
Lights
is
in the
I
sky.
believe, a glitched out.
Communication. It's intent.
This is a glitched out thing, and what you do is you just build.
Wanna
Let's see if I have one.
something strange?
Just to show you guys. And again, all this will be explained in your playthrough. I'm not going to really go over it too much. But you build one of those, which is a floor. You grab stairs. You throw stairs down. You go back to floors. Pick your normal floor, and it can snap on top. And then you can build. Okay? It's really simple. So what I'm trying to get to you is, you know, doing this setup is really simple. You know, I show people my camps. I do live streams of this. I think it's really cool, and then I go to somebody else's camp and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I even, you know, put my camp up as something that's, you know, cool. I'm missing so many things, so many ideas. You know, there's the wallpapers and everything else that you can put up. I haven't yet gotten them. Thinking about it. Also, you know, if you do want to put a lot of time into your camp, look up tips and tricks on, you know, exact camp builds. I'm not very contemporary, you know, with how I do things. I'm not, you know, I do things a little differently. Somewhere between functionality and a little feng shui. Hence why we have this. This whole area used to look different, by the way. I recently closed it in. I used to have a big thing about having a platform above my above everything, and I think in my last camp build stream, actually, I actually go over that as far as how it looks. I have to admit, I look at it every day, and I wish I had the little windows up there. There's no denying that. And then if you had little half windows or something like that, or other windows, I would just go taller. I don't know. But anyways, it is what it is. It's a little squarey from this angle. Also, think about where you're building your camp if you actually want to set up a spot. When you first start off, you know, you're going to be Volt 76, like everybody always talks about. Now as a new player, if you didn't know, if you're brand new, you actually have level matching. So everything is your level. So you could technically, now don't get me wrong, they get harder. They're more specialized levels as you go along. And over in this area would be, you know, some of your stronger match level areas. But overall, you can go anywhere. It used to be totally different. When you first started, man, you'd venture out this way, you'd come out up over here, pretty much this left side of the map you could hang out in for the most part. You get down in here, things get a little rocky. You get down into here, oh bruh. You know, you get over to, this is top of the world, no, it's foundation. You get over to the top of the world, things get real hairy real fast because it felt like there was always, you know, high level. But overall, that's what I have to say about it. Build your camp wherever you want when you first start off. You can, you know, I would suggest if you have water purifiers and you need water, build by water. If you're trying to cap score for, you know, days on end, you're like, I need to go for caps only. Build, you know, I'll show you guys where I'm at here. I'm right next door to a vendor. Okay, not the best vendor. I don't think there's a stash box in this particular spot, but you know, this is literally a jog. I turn around, I run over here. It's in this building. Is my vendor. It's amazing. Okay, when I want to make 1,400 caps real quick, I save up. I put on certain perks just to get the most out of it that I can. Going over that in just a second. But for the most part, you know, I mean, you can build wherever you want. And that's the beauty of it. You can also move your camp as well. That'll all be explained as you play along. So we're going to go on to your build. So your build itself. Oops. I'll just show you mine. So I'm a rifleman. More or less. I'm a sneak rifleman at that. I would go over all these perk cards with you, but anyone who is either an expert in it already knows, and can see, you know, what I got going on here. And on top of that, there are 100 videos about exactly what to do, what to do, what each card does, and how to set them up. I would say look into builds. Before you just drop into random things, you're going to realize as time goes on that certain things are come by easier, certain things come by harder. You know, don't scrap any of your perk cards. There's a new update coming really soon that's going to be allowing you to do what they call a respec, which is basically just like I showed you guys. I would be able to go in and essentially, you know, change all of these points, and you know, that's a whole other thing. So I would say for sure keep all of your cards. Also, I've played once with another character. This is my new main technically, but my other character, I had much better perk card options. As you go along, you get perk card cases, and the packs open up and give you more perk cards. They're pretty random as far as I can tell. Let me tell you, this character got the worst random picks I've ever had to come across. I've been really trying and waiting for certain abilities to come up so I can build the character properly the way I wanted it. Okay, so say you got all this down.
Who else is out there?
No problem.
Watching us.
The next thing will
Trying to
be
figure
is
us all out.
junk. I am a hoarder. No denying it. I'm ready at all times to do anything I gotta do. As you can see, I got bulk everything, and again, some of this stuff, guys, you'll have to just learn as you go. But bulk is essentially you take a bunch of items, you put them together using plastic and one of your workshop items. So some of your top things you're gonna want more than likely. If you're a gun, if you tote guns and you're gonna make ammo, you need lead, 110%. Lead. So anytime you see lead, grab it. Where do you find lead? Everything else, tons of videos on that, guys. Tons of farming videos. Loose gears come in play pretty often as well. Screws are so hard to find. Not hard to find, but they're so useful. And you're going to use them a lot in different various things. Fixing your guns, fixing your
And I was right.
armor. If you find bulk screws at a vendor, buy them. Unless you're really good at scavenging. I'm really good at scavenging, and I got sick of looking for screws consistently. So anytime I go to vendors now, I actually I will buy the bulk screws. I spend thousands of caps to get the screws, as well as some ballistic fibers, but that's later on. If you're watching this, are still more than likely you know about ballistic. You don't need to know. Sorry, that's what I meant. Some things to keep away from though. Bone. Bone is not used in my playstyle at all. Rubber's hardly used. Fertilizer's only going to be used if you're planting stuff. So if you have a bunch of fertilizer, get rid of it. It could be weighing your stash down. Pre-war money, I just keep forgetting to scrap it. But everything's pretty simple. You take the pre-war money here, go to here, scrap all items, scrap all your junk, go back here, store all junk. It's pretty quick. Pretty easy. Plans. If you go to vendors, this is going to kind of follow into the next thing here with dialogue as you're playing along with missions. But I will say this as well. When you go to vendors, when you're clicking through and saying yes, you say you got thousands of caps, you've saved up, and you've decided that you're going to spend a bunch. Because what else are you going to do with them? You're just going to hoard them? They don't earn interest. You're going to maybe be at a vendor or something buying stuff. Here we have 25 Santa Crash. Well, let me tell you, this was a complete accident. I didn't read fully that this was going to be 25, and I bought 25 on accident. Real fast, I was just button mashing, and let me tell you, I bought thousands of dollars, thousands of coins of the wrong plan that I only needed one of. So it was a pain in the butt. So dialogue.
Gotta listen all the time.
When you're
Lots of
playing
chatter
missions
back
and
and
stuff,
forth.
guys, you know, you're talking to people here. We'll see if we can interact
Thought
with
you
this
might
guy.
stop by. Listen, I'm impressed
You
with your
know,
work.
it says
The
skip,
network is
hide
too.
history, leave,
That
right?
means I've got another
So
thing
here
for
I'd
you.
want to, like, skip this.
Heard about some weird...
So I could. I said pushed it once real quick, and it skipped, and now I'm on it. Okay, and he wants me to go do a mission, and I think I'm going to do it.
Yeah, I knew
So I
you'd
said,
be
yeah, I'm interested.
You'll be fine.
So he's
You're
still
not
talking,
worried, are you? Get
right?
out of here, punk.
And I could just hit XXX and roll through it. It automatically drops.
Oh,
But anyways,
hey.
the
Quiet
point
down the
is, if
radio
I just hit
network, I'm
X
afraid.
sometimes, or sorry, you know, your enter button, you're just going to skip through stuff real fast. And let me tell you, you don't want to just skip through stuff real fast. Sometimes you pick the wrong thing. Sometimes you get really lucky and you can go back on what you said and you can, like, fix it. But for the most part, it's a one and done deal. You mess up, it's over. That character, just like in real life, would be, you know, upset with you for this, that, or the other. And now you're, you know, you need to make that decision about how you're going to do things. So I want to add that in. So, you know, you got to think about the dialogue. Also, if you don't know what to do, like say there's a situation you feel like, oh man, this is going to like really swing something one way or the other, don't pick anything and look it up. It's not cheating, you know, it's like a guide, just like this is, you know, somebody who just played for a little bit who feels like some things were kind of missed out on and they don't always talk about it. So, you know, it's like, look up that situation exactly. I almost guarantee it's out there. And if it's not out there in video form, like if you're like, oh, I only watch YouTube videos, I guarantee a quick read on Reddit could almost solve anything. I think they've told the story over and over as far as what's going on here in 76. One other last thing before I kind of just, I'm going to end this and then possibly start another stream of just me playing. This is one other thing here. Okay. 73. So see at the bottom left there, or mid bottom left. So 73 out of 190. That's my carry weight. I'm carrying 73 pounds out of the 190 I'm allowed. Now, do not get me wrong. I can't carry very much stuff. This is mainly because of what kind of build I am.
I don't want to have my own place.
Get away from this
What
guy.
a headache that
Sometimes
would be.
he's not as cool as my other ally, so we've been staying away from him. Try not to kill him. Anyways, let me come over here and just kind of show. Oops. Just a second, I'll get back So, oh, I forgot. Am I in my regular clothes? This is really weird. Give me a second. I'm in my armor. Oh, I wonder if... Well, anyway, sorry guys, I'm not trying to get off track here. So anyway, 73 out of 190. My highest suggestion to you guys would be anytime you are going to a new area, or if you've cleared an area out, and you're pretty sure you can tell by the noises and things that are going on, you're done with that area, I would really, really make sure that you are searching through that area, first of all, putting as much stuff on you that you can, returning back to your camp or somewhere where you're going to be selling or storing your items, a vendor or what have you, and then, you know, offload. Get down to 100 pounds under your limit. I know in some cases that may be tough. You may be carrying, you know, ammo. Look, I don't carry any ammo. So it's like, you know, and there's a new update now where so you can see how those 308 rounds weigh 3 pounds. You know, you'll see me put 4 rounds of 10 millimeter into my stash box because I don't like carrying extra stuff. You'll collect all these notes, either on purpose or not. Look through them, make sure they're not plans. Hollow tapes. See, that actually has some weight to it. If it doesn't say 0, it actually has weight. You know, drop them. I know exactly what that is. There's all these overseer ones. I don't know what they're for. I'm not sure I want to keep them, but anyways, they don't weigh anything. Bobby pins used to weigh a bunch. They don't anymore. But go through all of your stuff and kind of see what weighs a bunch and what doesn't. As you can see, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a little under right now. Oh, so we have aid, food and drink. So I have some food, dirty water, which I'll be dropping. It doesn't cost anything to get, to make. So I have a bunch of purified water that I just picked up. So I don't usually run with more than
I like the idea.
10 purified water, but I always double check.
Any time is where it's at.
My purifiers are on hyperspeed. I don't know why. Currently they're locked. If you find me, Nifty as Fox, look me up on 76, you'll find me. You will notice these are locked. My storage or my junk collector is locked. Okay, I'm not a stingy guy. More than likely, if you show up in my camp and I'm here, depending on, you know, some days no, but most days yes, I will drop you water. So I am stingy in a way, but if you come here and you buy something, or say you're buying some things, I'll come by and drop you water. You're more than welcome. Not like I could stop you if I wanted to. Look at those tatos, okay? I'll drop you water. You can go get some water. With all the stuff that's here, you could make enough vegetable starch or enough adhesive to last you a long time. It's literally what this is. If anybody doesn't know, it's an adhesive farm. So if you're brand new, you know, come find Niftiest Fox. And let me tell you, this adhesive farm will keep you. Also, adhesive's not worth anything at the vendors, but vegetable starch is. And again, you just need basics. These 3 things that are always growing at my farm.
Pardon me.
So, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Also, by the way, allies are cool. Kind of annoying at times, depending on who it is. This robot is super annoying.
Directive.
I just
Acquire
hate
all junk
you know,
still
all day
in
long.
progress.
That's why his spot is way over here. He typically stays over here. He used to only go that way. He's getting smarter. Goes that way now. Also, if you're wondering about a junk collector, I bought this off the atomic store.
Get a lot of privacy
It's
in Crater anymore.
worth it for the most part. I don't get a bunch of stuff I like, but I get some stuff. Also, you build your camp. If you build it near something,
Do not worry, Jingles. I will
that
take good
makes
care of
something.
you.
So once in a while, you'll get, you know, a couple items here and there. I have stuff that grows naturally, so I have this, you know, snap tails that grow naturally that I can sell for a couple coins a piece, which, you know, isn't a ton, but it's something. And I do check these things because it's really weird. You know, I swear the number on these things, and maybe it's changed, I could be corrected on this, but it's like, it used to be 5 an hour per thing. That's what it was supposed to be. That's why everybody wanted them. And maybe it was, you know, maybe it was every half hour. I don't know. I always thought it was an hour, though. So I used to make these, and this is something that very common for me to have. I've never had, I don't think, 4 in a row. I don't know. Maybe I have. I'm thinking about putting another one in, believe it or not. Just because some of this when I go to sell everything, it's really nice to just be able to sell water. And it's because it's just right here and you get so much of it. But anyways, it seems like these are on the weirdest timer ever. I will come back 5 minutes later and there's 2 in each one. I'll come back, 20 minutes later and there's 3 in each one. And maybe it is every half hour, but I'll tell you. So sometimes I stick around here and just kind of run back and forth, and I'll, collect all my stuff. Setting up a vendor as well.
So much to do today. You wouldn't believe it. Check in with me later.
Vending machines. I'm not very good at them, apparently. I got a lot of stuff for sale, not everything's selling. A lot of stuff too, unless you've obtained it through rarity and you know it's rare, everybody has those plans for the most part. So unless you really think they're worth, whatever, then there's a good chance they're not. So I would say, keep stuff in your vending machine for however long you really want to, but there comes a point, at least for me as well, that I'll probably be dropping a vending machine because you can only put 30 items in each thing, but I'll be taking one of them out, downsizing things that are for sale and moving on from there. Some things that I really wasn't expecting to sell did sell. Particularly people who really like the dresser.
Sorry, friend.
This part. People like the dresser character up, so I was hoping, kind of figured that people would come and see the apparel. So everybody probably has an army helmet. I should probably take that out here. I'm going to right now. But the asylum workers hat, not everybody has that. I'm going to take one of them out though. I've had these hats sell, which is pretty sweet. The clown outfit, I really can't do that as a Zodiac. Let me get these helmets. This is why I hate that guy. You can hear him in the background, just he's a radio guy. Dirty tan suit. I really figured these would sell. Apparently I have a couple gas masks up. Some people like gas masks. So I mean, if you come to yeah, and I took out the higher one. There we got with goggles. So I mean, some people really like to, super customize their setup. The hazmat suit's something good to keep on you if you don't have a power armor suit. Which, if you need a power armor suit, again, level 25, I believe is the lowest you can use one. Might be lower. Sorry. You can actually pick one up at any level of frame. And the frame itself will actually help you out. So, my party hat. A lot of people get rid of their party hats. When you first make a character, you can get a top hat of some sort if you want. And I picked a party hat. And I actually have played with this up until literally a month ago. I had a party hat on for the entire time I played. I kind of figured these would sell a lot sooner than they did or didn't. See, I'm not a greedy guy. I take some of the stuff out. I just, suspenders are slack. So you can have a good time. So anyways, that's all the stuff right there. Take that out, that out. So anyways, so that's what I have going on. So I hope this helps a little bit, guys. I know it was a little slow and not extremely eventful. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Set 3
I will take a little swing up here. I didn't really show you guys here in slow motion. Just to give you guys, so the walls are a little bare. I do have this juice box, which I love. So you can, it's actually pretty cool. It's some sort of hollow tape picker. Oh. So we're gonna, oops. So let's see what happens when I click it. Ah. I've never actually watched it. Sorry guys, if this is, feel free to click off. So it's pretty nice to have just kind of music playing. Here we have a magazine rack. You know, if you use the magazines, don't probably have a rack for them. I keep seeing these every other where I went, and I was like, you know what? I like the idea of displaying what I've collected. So I might move it over a little because it is in the way. If you don't have a lot of lights, this is kind of a little side note for people who maybe first started playing. Like, I get all that light going on. If you don't have a lot of lights, use different things. So this has a light on it. Oh, that does not. That does not. But anyways, this gives off a decent amount of light. That gives off a decent amount of light. That gas lamp gives off tons of light. You don't need electricity for the gas lamp, which is really good. I don't know when you get the gas lamp though. I don't really pay attention always to when I get stuff. Oh shoot, this guy! I swear.
Oh, I did it.
Also, once you do get like lights and power and stuff, it's a lot of fun. You really don't need to connect everything for wires. So all you need to do, and this gets kind of ugly at times, but it happens. So I brought power, and there's a special way to bring power through walls. I don't know how you're actually supposed to do it the real way, how they intended you to do it. I assume you're supposed to just use doorways, but anyways, so you have this right here. That guy was leaving. And you just put power to the wall. Like, you just have a little connector to the power to the wall, and then it allows everything to light up. You don't have to have power everywhere. I assume it's kind of like a, I don't know. Anyways, so I use these lamps. I did not buy the lamps. This came in the comic shop for free. I recently got that. It's off center. This is the kind of stuff people complain about, by the way. Locked up. How I not? I barely noticed. I like cats. There's no denying that. I forgot to even look up to just look at it. You know, I have little kitties everywhere, and of course right here. Yeah. So there's no. This actually does need power directly to it to work. These don't just work like lights, where you can just place them down. But posters. I'll show you this guys real quick. Pretty much, you know, the guide portion's a little over, but we'll just go over this. Oops. So posters.
Listening is the key to life.
Look like junk when you light them up. Look at that. That's a little delayed, but still, you get my point, right? They look like total crap when they're lit up. So, what do you do? Whoops. You don't fall down. We're still wondering about that. So what you do is you just put these lights, like so, up there. I just put these floodlights up that look down. I might put another one up there, but as you can see, I'm running out of room. Oh, you're probably wondering if you've seen anybody else's base. And again, thank you if you're still on with me or just joining. Who knows?
Scavenging is its
Um,
own reward.
but with other people's bases, you'll notice that it's kind of extensive. Like they'll have, like I've been to bases, and I don't know if this is because they have collaborated bases or not, or how it all works in that sense. But I can say this much about it: you look at people's bases and you go, "Dude, there's so much here. How did they put all this? And how did they put all this with, you know, 3, 4 vending machines? You might even see a little tiny crop, nowhere near this size, by the way, but a little crop, statues, and you know this and that, and you know what have you. So part of it might be, and because there's so many different builds now, that you can actually build around stuff. So you know they just have themed panels that you know your building would look like it's supposed to, like it would be, you know, in that scene. So you could be seeing something that's built around something, first of all, or people are really, really good at managing what can go where. Also, decorations don't cost too much. You can have quite a
Lights in
few
the sky.
decorations.
It's communication.
But you know what does
It's
cost a lot?
intent.
4 water purifiers, industrial at that. Okay, that costs a lot. You know, it also costs a lot. I mean, I don't know how many rows of this is. I actually kind of have an idea. It's like 30 tot plants, potatoes right here.
What's
You
that
got
over there?
25, you know, moot fruit plants, and then you got corn. Got corn out the kazoo here. Look at this. Look at this. And I was actually planning on, and this is still in the works of thinking about doing it, but I was going to line my property, basically, which is,
This
if you look,
cloth is so
you can see I was going to line
is
it
crumbling into
all
powder.
across
Did
down
I
here, which I
win
thought was going to
the
be awesome,
lottery?
but I forgot how much the budget it took up. So, that's on hold for now. You know, if you were going for straight functionality, take the statue out. Take all the decorations out. Shoot, take your ally out. I don't know how much space he takes up. And just use... Look at this. I swear I just collected from it. And it just gave me another. So I don't know if something's wrong with that. Or what. Here, we're going to drop all of our water. Let's see. 4. 2 water. And I'm actually going to drink them. Because I probably need it. I always forget. There we go. 2 water. And we'll wait for a few minutes.
Oh, I gotta get some rest. Radio chatter's giving me a headache today.
Yeah, that's it for this one. I gotta figure this out.
Anything better than raw asbestos?
Gotta wonder who else is out there. Watching us? Trying to figure us all out?
Anyway, sorry guys. Alright, I'm gonna drop off of this one. And probably start a new one, just nifty as fox gameplay or something to that effect. That's kind of all I had for this one. Makes me want to just keep going on this one, but you know what? We're just gonna kind of carry on. I'll leave the mic on so you guys can hear me talk to myself while I think about what I'm doing. But overall, I'm just going to leave the gameplay going because I need to get this going. Excuse me. Let's do this. Oh, I guess I should mention, I mean, who's still listening at this point? Still. You know, your serums. If you find any, which I found them 400 coin. I should have bought all of them that I could have, but I didn't. You know, get some serums, stick with them, don't use them. Wait on using them. Oh, look at that. We're actually gonna drain it Oh, you're probably wondering about the vegetables, fruit, and so on. I'm actually gonna drop that. I have all that I need. Got the dirty water.
Never thought
The
I'd be
dirty
back
water
in
makes something
Appalachia.
else, so it's basically what that's about. Everything else is up for sale. I forgot about this. Alright, weapons. And we are definitely getting rid of some of these, so... I don't use a lot of grenades. So when I get a chance, I sell basically all of mine. I definitely don't use mines. What is holding up all of this weight? I have bulk steel, I think. So 110 bulk steel. Let's wait. Let's wait before I do anything rash. But man, I'll tell you, I got a lot of... I bet you it's the missiles.
Ooh,
Much
let
junk,
me get out of your way.
little time.
This is new. This is 100% new. I have... This is the first. I don't know if anybody else has ever experienced this. I've been playing the last couple of days. This is intense! Oh my gosh, the first ever. You're getting some rad damage, I bet you, if I took this off. Give me a second, guys. Sorry, I gotta throw something on so I'm not
One
naked.
man's junk is a collectron's paradise.
Yeah, so I'm not wearing the armor right now. Oh, let's take off the helmet. As much as I thought it would be. Is anybody else seeing this? This is crazy. Okay, oh, look at that. Look at all the rad damage I'm taking. Just from standing here in my base. This is intense.
Been working on this coded message for a bit.
So,
Almost.
would it have made a difference when my door was closed? This is crazy. No, it does not. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna take this rad damage though. It's like turning the air bad. I don't want to leave. Oh, it's getting worse. Sort of worse. I might even after this, I'm gonna... Oh my gosh, it's like thundering. Like radiation. Look at that, guys. This is intense.
I don't want
The only reason I took my suit off, I just wanted to see how much radiation was actually affecting me. 1,000 radiation. That was like, put your suit back on. Well, I guess I could leave it up. Oh, it's clearing up. Oh, this is crazy. That was crazy. That's even crazier. I've never been up there. Huh. I think it ends Man, that was cool. I've never had that happen. I could just tell it was something was different. Okay, weapons. What is this tunnel over here? Whoa. Okay. Back. Scared me.
I like the idea of settlements, but the freedom to move your home at any time is where it's at.
Oh, I'm only keeping that because it's a level 45. It's something I'm working on. Okay, can't sell any of that. Anyways. I'm really trying to slim down on what I have and what I... Oh, yeah, we're keeping that though. Like we are... So as you can see, I got a little bit of weight on me. Oh. Now I have a special card on that gives me 2 green thumb every time I pick something. As you can see, added. We're about to be overweight here in just a minute, by the way. It's kind of a pain sometimes. Get them all. I don't think they intended you to do this. This many. Okay.
You can't
I like to
really
kinda
get a lot
start-
of privacy in Crater anymore.
Alright, let's get this. Yep, this one overweight. It's all good. By the way, with hard bargain on, full stars, you get 2 for every one of these. Not the corn, sadly. But luckily for me, I don't usually care about the corn. Lately I've had enough. You know, as you're scavenging along, I have enough of other food I eat. And also the food you eat, just make sure it doesn't have disease. I didn't look through my legendary options very well when I first picked my legendary card. I'll show you guys. And I picked survival shortcut. So what does survival shortcut do? What gives you survival cap? What's that? It's this.
How good
Restores health,
anyone
cures
throw
disease, and reduces
away
hunger and thirst.
this
It
used
is
toilet paper?
amazing. It regenerates whatever 1 an hour or something like that. What is it? Let's double check. Every 30 minutes. Which is almost all you need. Plus, I do have the perk satisfied or whatever, so I'm not as hungry as often. Also, if you have a farm, it's a tough call. But sometimes when you have a farm, you're gonna wanna actually
Gotta
go,
keep up my radio voice.
you know, if you have,
never know.
like here, I have 2 water and 2 water, 1 water, 1 water, there might be another one here. Sometimes they pop up at the last second. Okay, so I grabbed everything here. Why do I keep doing that? Why would I come down here and grab my, you know, was it here? I grabbed it. The blackberry. Somebody else might.
Been pretty silent lately,
That's why. We have these locked, but they only go up to 5. So grab it. You're right here. Make 3 or 4 swings. Grab it. What else was I gonna say? Oh, what is this? What is it? Telling me I can grab something. Oh, there was just a helmet on there. Oh, okay. Most of the time you can pick up just about anything. Most of the time. And anytime you see this, you can gather that. Wood takes a long time to come back. And then, for me at least, there's these. So, just grab a little beanies. Now, none of the stuff I just grabbed was for anything I'd be doing. Exactly. Oops. I'm well aware that I'm just low on items to sell. So I'm just literally grabbing, and most of the stuff is worth literally a coin a piece. So it's like bing, bing, bing. But this is kind of just to get rid of some of the stuff. Oh, typewriter, desk fan. Don't sell those. Wooden block. Okay.
Have you been cooking? If I had a nose, I bet it would smell
Go to food and drink
great.
first. So make sure when you go to sell your tatos, if it says 1, you know it's supposed to be more.
It sure is great to see living
Now we go back.
human
Go
beings
to tatos.
again.
There's 2. So there's 50 right there. So you got 1,400 to work with. Let's roll. By the way, people might pay you for some of this stuff. You never know.
With smarts and a little luck, you'll do just fine out there.
So as you can see, we just made a pretty penny. We're about to sell these. We'll wait. Let's get rid of basically everything here. 4.
While you're here, why not grab a stim pack or 2? That overseer lady said more people would be coming. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, that's weird. It won't let me sell my regular grenades. What?
Hey, volunteer. If you need supplies, Bob's got you covered.
I thought I had like a regular grenade in there. Oh, where's the floaters? Maybe this guy doesn't take them. I have to check a different vendor, I guess? That's really,
While
really weird.
you're here, why not grab a stim bag or two?
I'm actually gonna sell ceramic and get rid of, and
A volunteer. If you need supplies, Bob's got you covered.
don't want bones. Oil doesn't matter too much. Acid you can deal with. Sadly, but the rest of these I actually need. Alright.
It sure is great to see living human beings again.
And there you go. You just made about, I had about 600. Made about 1,000 right there.
The responders.
I've been a little.
Thank you
I
for
really
your
wish
service.
I gotta double check for ammo. Sorry about the dog, guys. So, I'm gonna double check the ammo real quick.
Now, brown cow.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
Cow now.
That guy gives me
brown.
Raider.
One more time.
I really hope I can get rid of these.
Now, brown cow. Okay.
Oh my gosh, look how much weight they pick up. Alright, let's see if we have any. We got a mini nuke. 2 missiles. I'm gonna have to like watch that. Hold on, buddy. Oh, I can't see it on my thing either. I'll look for whatever comment that was. I'll see if I can change this real quick. I'm trying, dude. View comments. Huh. This game is horrible if you don't like it, I guess. Yeah. I mean, it's a little glitchy, but it's not a bad game. I mean, it's up to you if you like it or not. I'd never say anybody has to like it. That's for sure. Unless you just meant my, like, stream itself. Which, you could argue, is crap.
Gotta work out a cipher in my head. I have never seen quite.
No, you can't. Well, it looks like I'm gonna find a lucky individual pretty shortly here.
The free thugs.
It's too bad you
set
can't break
3
missiles down.
thugs free.
That'd be crazy. I mean, it was like 2 minutes. Ran back and forth. Insane. Yeah, the amount of weight that is ridiculous. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this. What am I about to do here? I might grab Slug Buster. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, you know what? I didn't get rid of a bunch of stuff that I wanted to. Okay. Lightens it up even more. Gotta love that. Uh-oh.
Nice work. Sensors indicate the problem squatters have been removed. Check in with me from time to time. I may have additional assignments for you to carry out.
It's never a bad idea to just check stuff out. I don't even know I had this thing up. Weighs a ton.
Round, rugged, rock.
Anyways, let's copper. Freaking copper.
Scavenging is its own reward. Sometimes a wet and dirty one.
Alright. Let's go cause some trouble. Oh, this would have been funny. It would have been funny. No, it just would have been funny. There we go. Both recons. Gotta love it. I don't even know. Oh geez, I've heard about this. Well, there's a good chance you guys may see it. Oh, also... Dang, I almost forgot to check.
Oh, hey. Quiet day on the radio network, I'm afraid.
Need to find some copper.
Listening is the key to life. Gotta focus.
Where do you find copper? Oh, you don't find it. No, I'm just joking. We're actually just gonna roll down there. We're gonna take a sneak approach to everything. Hey! Alright. Oh. Miss. So why am I shooting at this thing? You're probably wondering. Why am I antagonizing? Yes. Yes. Oh, we'll take a little fall damage. So we're rolling. Double check with your VATs for just things. My best advice. Roll when you can. I really thought that was something. I was pretty nervous for a minute. So anyways, this will be a very, very boring part of the video as far as I understand it if you aren't already bored. Yeah, we're not too worried about people. Okay.
Patrons are required to take a number and wait for the automated number terminal to call their number before being serviced. Have a nice day.
I've heard this is actually really hard. Now, because I have some amazing stealth perks, I have the ability to kind of stand here. Oh, look at that. Okay.
Patrons are required to take a number and wait for the automated number terminal to call their number before being serviced. Have a nice day.
Oh shit. I don't know. That was pretty sad. So kind of glitched out there.
Patrons are required to take a number and wait for the automated number terminal to call their number before being serviced. Have a nice day.
And I'm just picking stuff up. Even though I got a bunch of coins coming to me.
Greetings, C-42, DMV AT-21C. Form identified. Scanning, processing, continued processing. Proof of Charleston. Residency required. Mail must have a valid U.S. Postal Service postmark. Have a nice day.
Yep. So it looks like no matter what you pick, that's good to know. Okay. That sucks. I've heard this before. No matter what you do, require a postmark wire. You've got to. No matter what you do, you have to go get that. That was something I was wondering about. I've heard you have to. All right. Damn. That's a damn shot. Oh. Yeah. That was almost too easy. Oh, these. So these things would mess you up. So, I mean, there was a time back in the day when you weren't, oh jeez, the same level as these things. But I would have just ran past them. Not today. Today, technically, you're always on those toesies. Alright. Hopefully I don't got...
Greetings, C-42. Male identified. Scanning. Scanning.
1203 Grape Street.
Does not match address on DMV AT21C. Mrs. Resident. Acquire DMV AT21C-V. Authorization from Charleston Courthouse. Have a nice day.
Oh, we're in the courthouse? Acquire one of these forms. Unless you've cleared stuff out, there's probably going to be stuff in here. Here, Walker. Oh, look at that. Nice fucking ceiling. I don't want to walk around that. I'm actually looking for certain things. There's some phones. So I'm sure there's one or two down there.
Greetings, C-42. DMV AT21C-V. Recognized. Processing. Processing. All required paperwork for ID renewal is in order. Error. Department B is for renewals only. Department C is designated for new IDs. Have a nice day.
Okay. Let me guess. Funny enough, this is actually turn in. Ooh, there's turn it in. Right to you.
Greetings. Department C requires patron to re-queue to be helped. Grab a new number and wait in our well-appointed lobby until it is called. Have a nice day. Please wait for your number to be called. Have a nice day.
Okay, I have... Well, it said a legendary. Oh, is that it? Yep. I think it's 3 waves.
Department C is currently busy. Mandatory second coffee break in progress. Ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coffee break terminated. Reinitialize query. DMV AT21C and associated paperwork identified. A3. Scanning. Scanning. Error ID 34B/1. Valid birth certificate required. Consult the helpful error assistance entries on the application terminal. Have a nice day.
Learn about error, blah blah blah. What is it? This is how some of the gameplay can go. So sometimes you think it's outside actually inside. Or so I hope. We'll see here shortly. I should have kind of thought about that I was in the Capitol building from the get. But it is going to say the same thing, I bet, again. Where it's like, hey, you could go out there. Let's double check the map. Just kind of see how it looks. So it looks like it's just like the wing weeded out that way. Okay. So we're not going to push too hard, too fast. Phrasing. I forgot about the U shape. So it looks like I already... or somebody. This is a good area for ballistic fiber. So, oh shit, let's just get out of here. I'm really looking for other stuff, but since I'm running through here... No! It glitched out. Man, you can really see. Ooh. Right, put one in him. Let's put one in the forehead. Oh, it won't even let you. I'm just gonna run past them at this point. Why not ladder? Nope.
Greetings. A3, paperwork identified. Scanning, scanning. Everything is in order. Proceed to the photography station to receive your government ID card. Have a nice day.
Which hole's over there? Wait. It's really telling me to go out there. Oh, it's gonna update me here in a second. Come on. Register. We're gonna double check. Cost a couple caps. Anyways, well, that's in it. That's one of the. I was in the middle of some older stuff, so I wonder if that made a difference on how the missions are playing through. I do know stuff has changed. There was no NPCs when we first started, just robots. It made it a very lonely world. I didn't ever know. Oh. Whoa. Switch. You guys are probably wondering why I carry that other gun around. That's why. What? Something? Alright. So something ran up on me. I still don't know what it was. Oh, I did not mean to bump that. So this is just part of the main storyline, and it's something I put off for a long time.